Welcome to the Cybersec Nest, everyone. Web penetration testing with Kali Linux is the book I'll follow. If you want to download it, you can download it from the Google. It's available easily. Basically, this is a hands-on guide that provides step-by-step methods for finding vulnerabilities and exploiting web applications. It covers researching targets, identifying and exploiting vulnerabilities in web apps, defending web applications against common attacks, or building up penetration testing developers. This book is great for anyone who is interested in learning how to become a pen tester. So let's get let's get into this. The first chapter we have is penetration testing and setup. So basically, many organizations offer security services, and they use terms such as security audit, network, or risk assessment, and pen testing with overlapping meanings. You can say that an audit is a measurable technical assessment of a system or application. Security assessments are evaluation of risk, meaning secure services used to identify vulnerabilities in systems, applications, and processes. Whereas the penetration testing goes beyond an assessment by evaluating identified vulnerabilities to verify if the vulnerability is real or a false positive. For instance, an audit or an assessment may utilize scanning tools that provide a few hundred possible vulnerabilities on system, and a penetration test would attempt to attack those vulnerabilities in the same manner as a malicious hacker to verify which vulnerabilities are genuine, reducing the real list of system vulnerabilities to a handful of security weaknesses. You can say the most effective penetration tests are the ones that target a very specific system with a very specific goal. And quality over quantity is the true test of a successful penetration test. Like enumerating a single system during a targeted attack reveals more about system and response time to handle incidents than wide spectrum attacks. Or by carefully choosing variable targets, a penetration tester can determine the entire security infrastructure and associate risk for a variable assets. There is this common misinterpretation that penetration testing does not make networks more secure. So this is the misinterpretation that clearly explained to all the potential customers that penetration testing only evaluates the effectiveness of existing security. If a customer doesn't have a strong security, then they will most probably receive little value from a pen testing services. So it is mostly recommended from the consultants that penetration testing surveys are offered as a means to verify security for existing systems once a customer believes they have exhausted all the efforts to secure their systems and are ready to evaluate if there are any existing gaps in security of those systems. Then um, positioning a proper scope of work is also critical when selling penetration testing services. The scope of work defines what systems and applications are being targeted as well, what tools it may be used to compromise vulnerabilities that are found. So, the best practice is working with your customer during a design session to develop an acceptable scope of work that doesn't impact the value of the result.